Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Benyar 5200. Let's start with the wrist check. I'm wearing the Benyar Design PD 1780. And Grego just finished his morning workout, so he's wearing his G-Shock G350. Grego is upset. A star player on his favorite shockball team is now dating the Dark Lord Trailer Sith. And every time he tries to watch a game on the HollerNet, they keep showing Trailer Sith in the stands eating chicken wings, and he gets up and leaves. I said, "You leave so you don't have to look at Trailer Sith?" He said, "No, he leaves to get chicken wings." Alright, let's take a look at the watch. Comes in this typical Benyar box. All Benyars come in this box. And Benyars have the same cleaning cloth as Benyar Design, and they're really nice. I'm pretty sure they're related. And here is the watch. Isn't that a nice looking watch? I really like it. This is the 13th Benyar on my channel. Most YouTube watch reviewers won't review Benyars because they lie about the case materials and say all solid stainless steel on the case back when the cases are clearly a chrome plated alloy. So I could act all offended and not review them, or I could just review them anyway and let you know about the rest of the watch while pointing out the stainless steel discrepancy. One of my viewers pointed out that this is an homage to a Porsche design Orfina. Tom Cruise wore the same Porsche design watch in both Top Gun movies. Porsche design is owned by the car company and uses rebranded Toledo base movements. But I'm not here to review Porsche design. I'm here to review a Benyar that uses an LD57 movement. This Benyar comes in 2 dial colors and 2 case and bracelet colors. If I wanted to look like Tom Cruise, I should have got the all black one. But since I look more like Tom Arnold than Tom Cruise, I chose the blue one. Go figure. The watch is 40.7 millimeters at the bezel, but 41.7 millimeters if you measure at the case. It's only 45.3 millimeters lug to lug. It's 13 millimeters thick. Has a 22 millimeter lug width. And weighs 97 grams on the supplied mesh bracelet. If you look at the bezel is just a smooth bezel with no markings or anything. And it's all shiny because this is chrome plated. And then if you look at the dial is blue. We have the Benyar name and logo on the right. And if you look right underneath the Benyar name, it says Sport in red. You can hardly tell though because of the red on blue just doesn't contrast very well. It's a different shade of red than the red second hand that does contrast very well. And then we have the dial. The dial is a nice blue. I really like this color of blue. It's kind of like the same color of blue as a Pelagos, which is my Grail watch. And then we have the markers, and it looks like they're painted on. And then we have the minute sub markers, and they're all painted on too. And then we have the hands. The hands are stick hands, and they're loom, but the loom's not very good. And then we have the red second hand. I really like the red second hand. I think that looks nice on this blue dial. Probably looks even nicer on a black dial, but once again, I just like blue. And then we have a date at the 3. A lot of chronographs have a date at the 4:30, but because of the register design of this one, 3 works. And then we have the 3 registers. The top one is a sub-second counter. The bottom one is the chronograph second counter. And the one on the left is the chronograph minute counter. No useless 24-hour register. So it's nice that it has the sub-second register. A lot of these cheap chronographs in this price range do not. To use the chronographs, just press the top one, the top pusher, and then the second hand starts ticking away, and then the sub-second wheel starts spinning. And a lot of these sub-second wheels, this is a 2-second wheel, so it spins once every 2 seconds. Then go ahead and press the bottom pusher to reset, and this is not a Mecha Quartz, so you have a fast rewind. Then the crown is unsigned push-pull. You only get your basic 30 meters water resistance here. Crown action is pretty loose though. Then when you go to set it, well, it didn't jump that time very much. I've had a lot of jumping though. Sometimes it jumps, sometimes it doesn't. I've also had instances, it's not happening now, where I would pull out the crown and the watch wouldn't hack. So I'm thinking maybe the stem's a little short, but it's not doing it now. It was doing it earlier though. And then the pushers, looks like I forgot to take the blue off of this one. They have this red mark here that looks kind of nice. I like it. And there's no fake screw down. Once again, you only get 30 meters. The crystal is a dome mineral glass. And as you can see, it's single dome because there's distortion. And you're not going to get sapphire at this price. Not on a Benyar, that's for sure. And then we have the case. The case is chrome plated alloy, no matter what they say on the case back. And it looks like it's an integrated bracelet, but you can take it off easy enough. It's 22 millimeters. It's just, they're not traditional lugs though, so you might be able to fit other straps here, but you would never put a regular bracelet on it. It's just not enough room, and you can never put a NATO strap on it because there's just not enough room to go around the spring bars. The case back is a press-on. You only get 30 meters. And then once again, it says all solid stainless steel, and that's a bold-faced lie. It's only the case back is steel. The case is chrome-plated alloy. Underneath the case back is the LD57 movement. This is going to be a Chinese-made Quartz chronograph movement, and there's not much to say about it other than the fact that it does have a sub-second register, where most of them, like the PE90, which is used by most of them, do not. Then we have a mesh bracelet. The mesh bracelet isn't bad. It's probably equivalent to the mesh bracelet you get on Pagani Design. It's not super thin. I mean, I've seen nicer ones, but I've definitely seen a lot worse. I mean, you're not going to bend this one just using it. I've had mesh bracelets before. They were so thin that you bent them just trying to take the plastic off, but not this one. And it does have quick release, so that's nice if you want to put this on a leather strap. This blue goes really good with leather. I'll show you later. And then this, of course, has a mesh bracelet clasp. That's the biggest drawback of a mesh bracelet, is sometimes these clasps are a little awkward to operate, to put the watch on your wrist, but that's just the reality of it. The nice thing about these kind of clasps though, they're easy to adjust. Just take a tool, pop this out, then you can move it back and forth so you can get the perfect fit. And at 97 grams though, the perfect fit isn't that necessary. I'm wearing it a little loose right now, but it doesn't matter. And then the buckle is signed. See, it says Benyar. Here's the watch and my 7.5-inch wrist. I think that looks really nice. I really like that color of blue. And if you get the blue, I definitely recommend the chrome plated, not the black. I just don't think the blue and the black go very well. I think if you want the black case, you're better off with the black dial. But no, it looks nice. And here is the watch on a leather strap. I think that looks really nice. That blue goes with that brown on the leather very well. Here we are in the loom room. If a Pagani Design watch usually have bad loom, then how would it look if their little brother brand had good loom? As we speed up the time, might as well play the Price is Right, You Got It Wrong sound, but I'm sure it's copyrighted. This is indeed very bad loom. What do I like about this watch? Well, it looks and wears great. I like this blue dial with the red second hand. I think that really looks nice. I like the fact that it has a sub-second dial on the chronograph, so the chronograph is somewhat useful. And it does have a quick release bracelet, so you can put it on a leather strap easy enough. What are my gripes and groans? Well, it's a small second chronograph. Chronograph should be large second. It says all solid stainless steel on the case back, and it's not. That's just your basic Benyar complaint, though, not just this watch. And it has really terrible loom. Do I recommend this watch? Sure, it's not the best functioning chronograph watch you're ever going to get, but I just love the looks of that blue dial. You may never own a Porsche or fly a fighter plane, but just about anyone can own this nice looking watch and feel like Tom Cruise. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Benyar 5200, and I will be back with another review. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this Benyar and want to buy it, be sure to click on my affiliate link and I will get a small commission. And then I might be able to buy some nicer watches for this channel. Bye.